יאללה בואו. יואו, תראה את הסיבובים. יש איזה פה משהו מוגזם. יואו! יואו, יואו, יואו! נפילה של החיים. יואו! יואו, 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 יואו! יואו, 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 יואו!
يلا بون.
Yo, direto assim, velho.
Deixa de forma como que sabe.
Yo! Yo, yo, yo! Yo! נפילה של החיים. יו! יו, 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 יו! יו, 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 יו!
Yalla bon.
형, 제가 또 쓰는 거.
יש לזה פה משהו מוגזם.
נפילה של החיים. יואו, 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 יואו. יואו, 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 יואו.
là, là-bas.
형, 제가 또 쓰는 거예요.
Regarde si les pommes sont comme ça. Yo!
תפילה של החיים. יו.
يلا بو. Deixa de forma como que sabe. Yo!
תפילה של החיים. יו.
All right, y'all. A little recap about what's going on. Iran has launched missiles at several United States allies, Syria, Oman, British bases, United States bases, Iraq, Kuwait, Burma, Qatar, Syria. Did I say Israel? They have been leashing hundreds of missiles at Israel and several other places in the region. And Oman and Qatar are supposed to be actually, or not Qatar, I'm sorry, let me freeze that. Oman's supposed to be one of their friends. So, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that you see that you do to your enemies, not your friends. So this tells you what type of people they are and what type of regime they was. I know it's crazy. But welcome to the show. That this right here, this little preview right here was a news introduction about what's been happening in the past few hours. This is just in Israel. Now they've hit Dubai. They've hit several places. They've hit people that wasn't even involved in it. If they was allies with the United States or did any kind of business with the United States, they launched missiles at them. And you see the air defense systems going off and trying to knock most of them down.
During an Iranian attack in Kuwait, at least 5 other Americans seriously wounded. A short time ago, President Trump arriving back at the White House earlier, his first comments about the American deaths, paying tribute and calling them, quote, true American patriots. The president vowing to avenge their deaths and warning, quote, sadly, there will likely be more before it ends. Right here tonight, we have new reporting on the U.S.-Israeli military operation targeting the supreme leader and Iranian leadership. Sources telling ABC News the CIA had been tracking the Ayatollah for months, right down to his daily routine before the deadly strike was launched. Sources say when intelligence officials learned the supreme leader was above ground in his office and meeting with Iran's top leaders, they struck. Sources say he was killed in the first round of attacks. Tonight, what President Trump is now saying about how long this U.S. military operation could last. Our John Carl talking with President Trump just a short time ago. He says the Iranians have reached out to him. And when John asked the president who will now lead Iran, the president saying the attack was so successful, it knocked out most of the candidates. It's not going to be anybody that we were thinking of because they are all dead. Second or third place is dead. Tonight, across the Middle East, U.S. embassies on high alert, Americans now stranded. And ABC's chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell on the scene of one of these deadly Iranian strikes.
2 days.
Their response to this U.S. attack.
We launched
tonight, the first American casualties of the massive
we launched an attack on
war
them.
Iran.
Israel and the United States launched an attack on them. On the 27th. 1 a.m. our time. It was like 10 a.m. their time or something like that. We launched an attack middle of the day. Surprised them. We knocked out all their top leaders within the first 30 minutes.
Iran retaliates for the assassination of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. US and Israeli military striking at the heart of the Iranian regime, sending shockwaves across Iran, the Middle East, and beyond. The brazen daylight assault, dubbed Operation Epic Fury, beginning at 9:45 a.m. Saturday in Iran. President Trump releasing this 8-minute pre-recorded message from Mar-a-Lago shortly after, laying out his case for war.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people.
Waves of explosions rocking Tehran for hours. Screams of horror in the street, cars and buildings in flames. Satellite imagery showing extensive damage to the Supreme Leader's compound, buildings leveled, smoke billowing from the scene. And tonight, stunning new details on what led up to this massive operation to topple the Iranian regime. A source telling ABC News the CIA had been tracking the Supreme Leader for months, down to his daily routine. An Israeli source briefed on the joint strike telling us Israeli intelligence discovered Khamenei spent quite a lot of time above ground, in his offices and not in his bunker. When the US learned the Supreme Leader would be meeting with top Iranian officials in Tehran on Saturday, the source says the timing of the attack
literally minutes. Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead. This wretched and vile man.
Anytime we killing each other, we actually asked Iran to come to the table because Iran is trying to make nuclear bombs. Well, they've been saying since the 80s, for 50 years, they've been saying death to America and death to Israel and death to anybody that don't run in line with them. As you can see, what type of regime they was, how they're attacking everybody that wasn't even involved. We attacked them. United States and Israel attacked Iran. It was about 1:30 a.m. our time, Eastern Standard Time. It was about 9:30 a.m. something like that. Their time. We caught them all. Yeah, they was building nuclear weapons to try to. They was going to use them on us. And I forgot to tell y'all, we have a terrorist attack in Texas. We do have a terrorist attack in Texas. It was one of our Iranian proxies in Texas. It was in Houston, Texas.
Had the blood of hundreds and even thousands of Americans on his hands and was responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries.
The US alone striking more than 1,000 targets. Navy warships fired Tomahawk cruise missiles. The Pentagon launching new US one-way drones for the first time in combat. B-2 stealth bombers armed with 2,000-pound bombs striking Iran's ballistic missile facilities. The president saying multiple Iranian Navy ships were destroyed, claiming Iran's top military leaders want to surrender.
The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. They're calling by the thousands. Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives.
But so far, no indication from the interim Iranian government. Israel saying the joint operation has knocked out nearly all of Iran's defenses, leading to near total air supremacy over Iran, making it safer for fighter pilots to attack targets in the country. Iran's retaliation, swift and sweeping. At least 9 countries attacked. Israeli air defense intercepting a barrage of Iranian missiles over Tel Aviv. Some still getting through. We were preparing to go on air when another attack came in.
The air raid siren has just gone off once again. It's been going all day. Already we're seeing the signs of what looks like air defense going up into the sky to try and intercept incoming Iranian missiles. All day long, they haven't stopped coming.
Iran also targeting at least 4 US bases in the region. Dramatic verified videos circulating online showing those strikes, from Jordan to this US naval base in Bahrain. where 3,200 Americans are stationed. And after President Trump warned US lives may be lost in this operation, the US confirming 3 American service members were killed in action, 5 more seriously wounded. US officials telling ABC News they were killed in an Iranian attack in Kuwait. The Iran attacks also aimed at civilians. A drone blasting this residential building in Bahrain. Harrowing video showing the moment that drone came crashing in. People inside taking cover. Iran targeting Dubai too. This luxury hotel up in flames. The airports in Dubai and Kuwait hit. Video online showing smoke filling the terminals. In Qatar, people running for their lives.
Missile fell.
Marcus Moore in Doha.
You can see the air defense interceptors going into the air in those bright flashes of orange, and you can also hear the loud booms. This is what we've been hearing in Doha all day today.
And tonight, Iran saying the death toll's rising. More than 1,000 people killed. Crews searching through the night. State media claiming an airstrike on a girls' school in Iran has left more than 150 people dead, including students. The US and Israel still working to verify those claims.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on most weekdays.
An order from the president in Florida. A war unleashed thousands of miles away in Iran. And here, somewhere in the middle, far from any battlefield, a quiet neighborhood in the Jerusalem hills, and a community torn apart. An Iranian missile evading the world's best air defenses, shattering the peace of a religious community that knew nothing of war until tonight.
You see dozens and dozens of rescue recovery vehicles, police vehicles here. The rescue operation has been going on for hours and hours now.
The missile landing in the town of Beit Shemesh, striking a shelter in a synagogue and the homes around it. The wounded carried away on stretchers. At least 9 innocent people died here.
Definitely heavy munition.
We were shown what remains of the lives once lived here. Rescue crews working against the clock, searching for survivors.
Oh my goodness.
Used to be a synagogue, used to be a house. Now it's just rubble.
Prayer books scattered in the rubble. The residents didn't stand a chance. As they were running to the shelter, the missile hit.
I did see reports that people had actually been sheltering in a bomb shelter because the siren had gone off. Is that right?
Yeah, you actually can't see the shelter. It's underneath a lot of this rubble. There's a slight opening that they were able to move the debris to get them out.
There'll be more days like this in Iran, the Gulf, and here in Israel.
This is the reality of the conflict that is now taking place here in Israel, across the Gulf, and also in Iran. These conflicts aren't just about policy, diplomacy, and military tactics. They're about the lives of ordinary people, innocent people, being devastated and being killed.
This Israeli town caught in the middle of yet another war in this region.
It's a very heavy price to pay for trying to attack Iran. Is it worth it?
Let me tell you something. The Israeli nation is a very resilient nation. We're not new to war. But this right here, the world knows that the Iranian regime targets its own civilians. It's a known fact. Here you see that they don't differentiate between any other nation's civilians as well. And had Israel and had the United States and any other nation involved had not gone in and preemptively targeted the threat of the existential threat against our nations, this would be a drop in the bucket.
The U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran. A short time ago, President Trump confirming Iran's supreme leader is dead, calling him one of the most evil people in history. President Trump urging the Iranian people to take control over their government now. The images coming in for hours now. The U.S. and Israel launching a joint assault on at least 9 cities in Iran. the U.S. launching fighter jets, missiles, and drones after a massive U.S. military buildup across the region. Smoke and flames across Tehran tonight, airstrikes hitting multiple targets, including the Supreme Leader's compound. Iran also claiming a girls' school was hit, the U.S. investigating those claims tonight. The 86-year-old Ayatollah Ali Khamenei served as Supreme Leader since 1989, the leader of Iran for 35 years. In Iran tonight, the Supreme National Security Council warning the, quote, shameless Americans will regret their actions. Iran retaliating against the U.S., Israel, and multiple Arab nations. An Iranian missile hitting near the U.S. Navy base in Bahrain. An Iranian drone striking a hotel in Dubai, a large fire burning at the entrance. The United Arab Emirates reporting one person was killed by falling debris. In Israel at this hour, they report one person dead from Iranian attacks, more than 20 injured. Several Iranian missiles have been intercepted. Tonight, the White House now releasing photos showing President Trump and his team monitoring the operation at Mar-a-Lago. The president late today saying, quote, a lot of the leadership is largely gone, and, quote, much of their important areas militarily and otherwise have been absolutely destroyed. Our Rachel Scott was on the phone with the president as he was meeting with his generals, and she asked who leads Iran next. How the president answered. We have team coverage tonight. ABC's chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell leading us off from the region tonight.
Tonight, the stunning announcement from President Trump. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei is dead, believed to have been killed in that massive US and Israeli attack on Iran today. President Trump posting late today, Khamenei, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. This is not only justice for the people of Iran, but for all great Americans and those people from many countries throughout the world that have been killed or mutilated by Khamenei and his gang of bloodthirsty thugs. Satellite imagery showing extensive damage to the Supreme Leader's compound, buildings leveled, smoke billowing from the scene. Video posted online showing celebrations in Iran after news Khamenei had been killed. The 86-year-old cleric had served as Iran's Supreme Leader since 1989. President Trump telling our Rachel Scott he believes many of Iran's top leaders were also killed. Israel saying just hours ago that it would continue to target the regime until it's been eliminated. In the early morning hours today, President Trump releasing this 8-minute pre-recorded message laying out his case for war.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people.
Waves of explosions rocking Tehran for hours. Screams of horror in the street, cars and buildings in flames. The White House releasing images of the president monitoring the strikes in real time. A source telling ABC News the joint US-Israeli strike was meticulously planned for months and is expected to last days. The brazen daylight assault, dubbed Operation Epic Fury, beginning at 9:45 a.m. local time. US and Israeli fighter jets involved, as Navy warships fired Tomahawk cruise missiles. At least 9 cities in Iran targeted. The Pentagon launching new US one-way drones for the first time in combat, striking command and control facilities of Iran's Revolutionary Guard, defense systems, missile launchers and naval bases. Iran's retaliation swift and sweeping. Israeli air defense intercepting a barrage of Iranian missiles over Tel Aviv, some still getting through. We were preparing to go on air when another attack came in.
The air raid siren has just gone off once again. It's been going all day. Already we're seeing...
All right, y'all. So that's the news for now. I'm gonna keep up to date about what's going on. And we'll let y'all know. It's crazy right now in the Middle East. I advise nobody to travel to the Middle East right now. But I'm sure they have air restrictions around the area. But until next time, y'all have a good night.